Baby, 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 would you really go ahead and go ahead, or would you go ahead and go?
I wake up grateful for this day. I choose my best black girl with black girl hair. Took a little sun kiss.
Yeah, I'm the one that got the scene banging.
The reality of fine natural hair versus thick natural hair is very real. Because tell me why I will see a style I would love to try on a thick, dense natural hair girl, and whenever I try it, it's a complete fail. And it goes on and on like that. Let me put it like this, because it is something that many ladies with fine natural hair struggle a lot with. Why? Because you see someone with thick, dense natural hair and you think, why does my hair look like that? But here's the thing, your hair density and your hair strands thickness are not the same. You can have a lot of hair on your head but still have a very fine strands, and you can also have a thicker strands but fewer hair. Fine hair simply means that the individual strands are smaller in diameter. That doesn't mean your hair is unhealthy. It doesn't mean your hair is falling, and it definitely does not mean you need to make your hair look exactly like someone's hair. Your goal should not be to turn your fine natural strands into a natural thick strands, but your goal should be to protect your hair you have, to reduce the breakage, and to make your hair look and feel full as possible. So when women with fine natural hair says that they have a thin hair, they sometimes think they need to put something heavy to make their hair look very thicker. So they start layering products like butters, grease, oil, creams, gel, and leave-in on top of each other. And before they know it, the hair is already weighed down. The coils will just disappear and the roots will look very flat, which will make it feel greasy. And instead of looking fuller, it can actually look very thinner. Fine natural hair usually benefits from products that gives you moisture and conditioning without making the hair unnecessarily heavy. You don't need 5 products just because you have a fine natural hair. Sometimes less should be more. What I will advise is to pay attention to how your hair responds. But if you notice that your hair feel coated, lumpy or greasy after styling, you simply need to reduce the product you use. So let's talk about the oils, because I feel this is a controversial topic. I know oils can be useful in our hair care routine, but more oil doesn't automatically equal to more heavy growth. Putting oil on your scalp every day isn't going to magically make your fine hair become thicker overnight. And if you keep layering a lot of products without cleansing properly, you will end up with a lot of buildup. Fine hair can be fragile, and one of the biggest mistakes you can make is constantly touching, combing, and restyling it, because all this manipulation can actually lead to breakage. And here's the frustrating part, your hair may be actually growing, but if you're constantly breaking the ends of your hair, you won't see any length. So the answer isn't the hair growth, but leaving your hair alone. Another thing that is important for fine natural hair is to stop doing tight hairstyles like braids, ponytails, and wigs, because these hairstyles may look beautiful, but they are putting tensions on your hair. They can actually cause unnecessary damage. And please don't wait until your edges are already disappearing before you start taking this seriously. Detangling your fine hair is another crucial part in growing your hair, because if you're ripping through your hair with a comb because you're in a hurry, you are probably losing more hair than you can imagine. Instead of that, take your time with each sections and be gentle while doing that. There is something I really want to talk about and make you understand, is that fine hair will sometimes look fine. Your wash and go may not have a huge volume. Your twist may look smaller, and your puff may not be as dramatic as you think. And that's okay. You can learn techniques to create more volumes and make your hair appear fuller. But you shouldn't spend your entire natural hair journey fighting your natural texture. Here's one of the biggest lessons I want you to take from this video, is that your fine natural hair does not need to become someone else's hair for you to love it. You need to understand it. You need to know what makes it look dry. You also need to learn what makes it break and the hairstyles that suit your hair texture. And finally, learn how your hair behaves when it is healthy, because once you understand your hair, you stop fighting it. Stop comparing your hair to someone else's hair and start taking care of what God has given to you. So if you have a fine natural hair, let me know in the comment below what is your biggest struggle you have experienced with your fine natural hair. Is it lack of volume? Is it breakage, or your edges are falling off? I also created a product on how to make your fine natural hair appear thicker. You can find the link in the comment below. And if you found this video very helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and give us a thumbs up, because these things will help my channel a lot. And I will see you in the next video.